Good evening, good evening, good evening, guys. I hope you are doing good and I am also good. Today we are going to start with the accounting standard 20, that is earning per share. So S20 is a disclosure standard, one of the disclosure standard, but before starting any session, first we will quickly revise our all accounting standards. Okay, chalo. So let's join. Fatafat join ho jaye beta. This is Saturday and I know you are working very hard on Saturday, though Sunday is your holiday, but Saturday is a working day. Chaliye. So before starting today's session, beta, first we will quickly revise all accounting standards. So S1 disclosure of accounting policy, S2 is inventory valuation, S3 cash flow statement, S4 contingencies and events occurring after balance sheet date, S5 net profit or loss for the period, prior period items and changes in accounting policies. Then you have 6 is removed, 7 is construction contract, 8 is removed, and 9 is revenue recognition, 10 is property, plant and equipment, 11 is yes, effects of changes in foreign exchange rate, 12 number government grant, 13 number accounting for investment, 14 number is accounting for amalgamation, 15 number employee benefits, 16 number is borrowing cost, 17 number segment reporting, 18 number related party disclosures, 19 number accounting for leases, 20 number earning per share, 21 consolidated financial statement, 22 is accounting for taxes on income, 23 investment in association joint venture, 24 discontinuing operation, 25 interim financial reporting, 26 intangible assets, 27 is investment in joint venture in consolidated financial statement, 29 is contingencies, 28 is impairment of assets, and 29 is provisions, contingent liabilities, and contingent assets. I hope you are aware about all names of the accounting standards. Say good evening in the comment section. Fatafat good evening bol dijiye beta. I'm waiting for your replies. Okay, चलिए एक ही मिनट. एक ही मिनट बेटा. I'm just opening my query link. Okay. Join fast, join fast. I'm waiting for you. Yes. गुड मॉर्निंग क्यों दिख रहा है मुझे? सिर्फ टेक्निकल पर्सन को मैं बोल के. अरे गुड मॉर्निंग के सेशंस के. हाँ हाँ. अभी टाइम तो अच्छा. यस. नहीं, मॉर्निंग और इसके मिक्स हो गए. चलिए. सो अर्निंग पर शेयर. बिफोर स्टार्टिंग द स्टैंडर्ड, व्हाई this accounting standard? First, we will ask to ourselves, why this accounting standard? Earning per share. See, beta, if you are investing in any company, first thing is very important. You want to know earning per share. What you are earning per share. What is the formula? Earnings available to equity shareholders divided by number of shares. What is the formula, beta? Earnings available to equity shareholders divided by number of shares. Now, the important point, Sir, how to calculate earnings available to equity shareholders? See, now first one I will focus on numerator. Sales minus COGS, or you can calculate variable cost, will give you contribution. Contribution minus fixed cost is earning before interest and tax. We will deduct interest. So you will get EBT, EBT minus tax. You will get PAT, PAT minus preference dividend. You will get earnings available to equity shareholders. This is a numerator. What is the pro forma beta? Sales minus variable cost. Contribution. Contribution is, today we are not going to start with S18. First, today is Saturday, and I want to make this standard very practical standard. Okay, this is calculation standard. Related party disclosure is a theory standard, and I know after working for 3 days, it's very difficult to grasp the theory standard, and that's why we have started with accounting standard 20. No problem, Jay Patel, if you joined today. It's okay. Thank you, Beta Swati. Yes. Sales minus variable cost. Contribution minus fixed cost is EBIT. EBIT minus interest is EBT. EBT minus tax is PAT. Profit after tax minus preference dividend. Earnings available to equity shareholder. चलो 5 times बोलना है आपको ये. Yes. Quickly revise this for 5 times. Sales minus variable cost, contribution minus fixed cost, EBIT minus interest, earning before tax minus tax, profit after tax, preference dividend, earnings available to equity shareholder. One more time. Sales minus variable cost is a contribution, contribution minus fixed cost is EBIT, earning before interest and tax. Minus interest, you will get earning before tax minus tax is equal to profit after tax, and minus preference dividend is equal to earnings available to equity shareholders. Earnings available to equity shareholders. ध्यान में रखना, very very important. Yes, sales minus variable cost. Sales minus variable cost is your contribution. Yes, write down it in the comment section. Fatafat. Everyone will write it in the comment section. I want this format. You should by heart this format. So write down it in the comment section. Chalo, write down, beta, write down, write down, write down. In comment section, everyone. Yes, everyone. Rachna Ramakant, sir, it has been a week since I started ICAI classes. Yours was the first class I attended, and with all my motivation, I completed all the previous classes, and now with the help of these classes, I have fallen in love with the CA course, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, welcome to ICAI classes, Rachna ji. अरे बाप रे, गुड इवनिंग बोलने वाले बच्चे बहुत है रे. Almost 150 plus students have commented good evening. What is the pro forma? Sales minus variable cost contribution. Yes, everyone clear with this pro forma, beta? Okay. Sales minus variable cost contribution minus fixed cost divided by, is earning before interest and tax minus interest is give you EBD, earning before tax, and then tax you will deduct in PAT. PAT minus preference dividend is earnings available to equity shareholders. Easy check them. अरे easy check है. चलिए. So I have given you the numerator logic. Now let's start with accounting standard. What we are going to see it in this chapter. These accounting standards, we need earning per share. Why this accounting standard? Introduction part. This is the disclosure standard and where we are disclosing it. चलो सबसे पहले तो disclosure कहाँ पे देख लो. Yes. I will show you ITC report first, where earning before interest and tax is written. एक ही मिनट, हाँ बेटा. I will show you ITC report. ITC report is not yet downloaded. एक ही मिनट, हाँ बेटा, मैं इसे मेल कर लेता हूँ. डाउनलोड. एक ही मिनट. I will show you the ITC report in which we have shown where exactly हाँ जी बेटा. In profit and loss account, you can see where exactly earning per share is recorded. Yes, check. See here, profit and loss, earning per share, face value 1 each. You can check here. I will insert it. Okay. Then we have balance sheet. I will download balance sheet also. Then we will download cash flow statement. Then you have significant accounting policies. These are your significant accounting policies. And then you have auditor's report. Okay. Now I will show you all these presentations. I have downloaded all. Balance sheet I can take from the printouts. Yes, 1 minute, beta. Just taking all printouts. Then we have notes. And then significant accounting policies. Yes. I have downloaded all ITC reports and I want to show you significant accounting policies. Okay. Yes. Now you can check here. Now every time I don't want to show you, I have separately recorded P&L balance sheet. So where exactly earning per share? See, you can see here, it is Deloitte is a chartered accountant for auditor. And partner's name is Tata Kolkata ke hai. Yes. So you can see here, auditor of ITC, profit for the year, earning per share. You can check face value is ₹1 and basic and diluted words. So what we have to understand, where exactly basic EPS is recorded. Basic EPS कहाँ पे record होता है? And diluted EPS. Okay, so they have given you note number 31 also. So let's check note number 31. What is given in the note number 31? Notes में जाने का बेटा. Where to check it? In notes. In notes you can check note number 31. Segment reporting के बाद. हाँ जी. And in 31, which note beta? Note number. You can check here. Note number 18. The effects of profits and earning per share had the fair value method been adopted in presented below. Adjusted profit after tax as reported intrinsic value. You won't understand intrinsic value and fair value. Compensation cost. Okay, so because this is very new thing for you. Adjusted profit, then you have earning per share, then you have as reported and as adjusted. So adjusted profit of last year is a new concept. 31.1. 31 Roman 1. Roman 1. Earning per share in 2016-17. Weighted average number of shares outstanding. You can check here. What is the new word that you have to understand today? Weighted average number of outstanding shares. So after understanding the accounting standard 20, you must be aware about the concept of weighted average number of shares. Okay. Then new word, potential shares. So second word, बेटा first word आपको क्या याद रखना है? First word, weighted average number of shares. So Sanket sir will teach you what is weighted average number of shares. Second word is a potential ordinary share. And third one is basic EPS and diluted EPS. So three words you have to understand: weighted average shares, potential shares, and basic and diluted. Okay, so write it in the comment section. What are the new words? And weighted average number of shares is called as VANES. Weighted average number of equity shares. VANES, weighted average number of equity shares. Yes, beta. नीनाद पूछ रहा है सूट क्यों नहीं पहना? पहनता हो बेटा, बेटा बहुत लेट हो गया था, लेक्चर स्टार्ट करना था, इसलिए आपकी इच्छा है तो रुको, पेन लेता हूं. क्या नजर होती है आप लोगों की. Okay, weighted average number of shares, then potential equity shares, and last word is basic versus diluted EPS. So three new words we have to understand. Okay. Now let's start with the accounting standard. Before starting any accounting standard, first thing I make sure that I will show you the report. After understanding the report language, new words, then I will teach you how to understand these words. Okay, this is our second task. Now I will teach you what is given in the accounting standard. First, I am showing it practically. See, this is the report. So where exactly, tell me where exactly EPS is recorded? Where exactly EPS is recorded, beta? EPS कहां पे रिकॉर्ड होता है? P&L अकाउंट. ओके, सो P&L अकाउंट में हम लोग EPS को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. वेयर वी आर रिकॉर्डिंग बेटा? इन P&L. सो फर्स्ट थिंग, इन P&L EPS is recorded. How many EPS are there? Basic and diluted. Sir, we are aware of only about names. We are not aware about their exact working. Okay, that we are going to calculate. Don't worry. But first we have to try to understand these words. Okay. Then second one, after getting these two words, basic versus diluted, what is the next concept? Potential equity shares and weighted average number of shares. So these are the some new concepts. ठीक है, ये कुछ नए कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैं जो हमें समझ के लेने हैं. सो सबसे पहले हमने कुछ वर्ड समझ के लिए बेटा. ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. अभी हम लोग स्टैंडर्ड की शुरुआत करेंगे. S20 क्या बोलता है? in profit and loss account. Where it is given in profit and loss account. Chalo. Now first we will solve some questions. What we are going to do, beta? First we will solve some questions. So theory will be easy for you, like segment information. Okay? Yes, Anmol, I have not explained you anything. Now I am going to start explanation. See these words: earnings basic, diluted, potential, restatement, and disclosure. Come to illustration number 1. Now we will try to understand what is weighted average number of shares and why there is a need to calculate weighted average number of shares. Let's understand. So what is the first word, beta? Don't write anything. I will give you time to take screenshots. Yes. Weighted average number of equity shares. Weighted average number of equity shares. See, on 1st January, I have 500 equity shares. How many equity shares I have? 500 equity shares. Then, on 1st July, I issued 200 equity shares. How many equity shares I issued? 200. Now tell me, if I take a total number of shares, it will be 700. Is it correct? Yes, sir. But obvious, 500 plus 200. Now question is, now this is a denominator. Earnings available to equity shareholder. Divide by, if I divide by number of shares, assume earnings available to equity shareholder is rupees 1,40,000. And I will divide it by 700 equity shares. Is it correct? Is it correct? No, sir. Not at all. Why? What is the reason? Why 700 is not correct? Tell me the reason. Yes, you can visualize. What is the reason, beta? Yes, tell me. What is the reason? Earnings available to equity shareholder means whatever earnings earned by the shareholders is called as earnings available to equity shareholder. What is the earning available? That is a net profit minus preference dividend. It's called as earnings available to equity shareholders. Okay, whatever profit earned by the company. ये क्या meaning होता है बेटा? Profit earned by company is earnings available to equity shareholders. हाँ, but 700 is not correct. Why it is not correct? Yes, Ankur Patel. Very good, beta. Prince, I will tell you your answer afterwards. See, 1st January, here, this is for 12 months. And 200 shares. Suppose December is my year ending. December is my year ending. 1st January to 31st December for simplicity. I know 31st March is the year ending. And this lot 2, this is lot 1. And lot 2 is only from 1st July to 31st December. So, sir, this is only for 6 months. So 700 is not correct. Then how to calculate this? 500 and 200. It is for 12 months and it is only for 6 months. So 500 into 12 by 12, all 12 months. So this is equivalent to, this is called as equivalent. And equivalent means weighted. You have given weights of months. What is weighted average? Weighted average means weight of months. Weight of months. Okay. So weight of months is 6 months. So this is equivalent to 100 and we should consider 600 equity shares. One more shortcut. You can take 500 into 12 and 200 into 6. So this is 6,000 and this is 1200, 7,200 and 7,200 divided by 12 is called as 600. Divided by 600. Okay. Okay. So correct answer is 500 and 200 is converted into weighted average number of shares, 100, 7,200. Got the concept? Very simple. So this is how you are going to calculate for illustration number 1. I will give you time. I won't consider. So from 1st January and December is ending. And see, buyback you will consider in the negative sign. Yes. Chalo, solve karo beta fatafat. Yes, beta. What is the answer? I'm waiting for your answer. Who is giving fast answer, beta? देखो बेटा 500 शेयर्स पहले दिन से थे. जय पटेल 500 शेयर्स जो थे हमारे पास वो 1 जनवरी से 31 दिसंबर पूरे थे. पहले ये क्वेश्चन में समझ ले. 1 जनवरी को मैंने लॉट चालू किया, 31 दिसंबर तक पूरे 500 शेयर्स थे. तो 500 शेयर्स इनटू आइदर 12 by 12 कर, मतलब ऑल मंथ्स, सो इक्विवेलेंट टू 500 शेयर्स. एंड 200 शेयर्स ये मेरे पास 6 मंथ्स के लिए थे, तो 6 by 12, तो मैं 100 लूंगा. सो माय वेटेड एवरेज, मेरे पास 6 महीना ही था ना, जुलाई से लेके दिसंबर तक. जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, 6 मंथ्स. कोई डिफिकल्टी है ही नहीं बेटा इसमें जय पटेल. वी हैव टू इंप्रूव अवर लेवल ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग. 500 शेयर्स फॉर 12 months, 200 shares for 6 months. So 12 by 12 and 6 by 12, you are getting 600, or you can go by 500 into 12 and 200 into 6, 7,200 divided by 12, and you will get the answer. It's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. Yes. So weights are given. Why? Reason is very simple, because number of months are different. Number of months जो है ना वो different है बेटा. Okay? अरे हाँ या ना बोलो जल्दी. बच्चा, please try to attend all sessions in live, because no one will give you practical approach towards this accounting standards. practical approach towards accounting standard is very important. I'm not going to show you only this accounting standard. I'm not going to teach you accounting standard. I will show you practically how it is implemented by companies in their financial statements. It's not only we are going to learn the accounting standard, but I will show you what you learn, how it is practically applicable in your real life also. See, weighted average number of calculation, you don't have to show to your shareholders. This is your Excel file. This is your separate working. This is in your software. All these workings are kept by the company. Okay, their accountants, charter accountant will take care about this workings, but just try to understand. But in real life, you should know what is the word weighted average number of shares. You must be knowing the word which is called as weighted average number of shares. Weighted average means what? Because from the beginning, I do not have same number of shares. In the beginning, I have only 500 shares. Then on 1st July, I introduce next 200 shares. On 1st July, so it is for only for 6 months. तो 6 महीने के लिए मेरे पास शेयर्स होंगे. तो बेटा 700 शेयर्स मेरे पास नहीं है, मेरे पास 600 शेयर्स है weighted average number of shares. And this is how you are going to calculate this working. And बेटा यही तो हमें समझने की कोशिश करनी है. Everyone wants to know कि why we are calculating this, because this is how you are calculating number of shares. But S and Ind AS are different. Once again, I am telling you, we are going to understand only accounting standards at intermediate level. Ind AS, we are going to see at CA final level, because Ind AS are more practical based, not standard based. Yes. ठीक है, चलो अभी ये वर्किंग देखो. First, I will teach you how I'm going to present it. Yes, but I will tell you that. थोड़ा सबर करो. 1st January balance at the beginning, 1800 shares. It is for, now there are 2 techniques. Yes. How many options you have? You have 2 options. Yes, I will teach you both options. Don't worry. Option number 1 is very simple. Option number 1, issue date till balance sheet date. Issue or buyback date till balance sheet date. Here there is no cumulative option. Cumulative option nahi hai. Option 2 is beta cumulative option. And cumulative option is still next date. It is still next date. Remember the difference between 2. One is towards next date. One is towards next date. And one is up to balance sheet date. So दोनों approaches से we have to learn this question. See, 1800 is for 12 months. Okay, all 12 months, January to December. May, 31st May. So don't consider May month. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So you will consider 7 months. And 1st November. So you will consider 2 months. So take on calci. Use memory plus ka function. 1800 into 12 memory plus, because it's a positive figure. 600 into 7 memory plus 4200, because it is a positive figure. And 300 into 2 memory minus, because it's a negative figure, it's a buyback. And therefore, memory recall, you are getting 25,200 is multiplication divided by 12. Instead of doing everything divided by 12, divided by 12, divided by 12, we will take common divided by 12 and we will get the answer. So what is the answer, beta? Divided by 12 kiya to 2100. Yes, I'm getting the same answer. How to present it in exam? Don't worry, I'm going to show you. Don't worry. So 2100 is the final answer. Now question is, in case of 1st January, 1800 shares is from 1st January to 31st May. So how many number of shares up to next one? 1800 shares we hold for only 5 months. Correct hai? Up to next year. 31st May to 1st November, you added 600 shares. So now I have 2400 shares for how many months? June, July, August, September, October. Only for 5 months. And then buyback of 300. So 2100 I hold for 2 months. Now take on calci. 1800 shares into 5, memory plus 9000 plus 2400 into 5, memory plus 12000 and 2100 into 2, memory plus 4200, memory recall 25200 and then divide by 12. It is called as cumulative approach. Cumulative approach, you will take up to next month, next transaction. And when you consider whole 1800 shares, 600 shares and 300 shares, we will consider up to next transaction. Okay, we will consider up to 31st December. Remember, though this is a difference, we will consider up to 31st December. It is called as next transaction. And it is called as normal approach, that is individual approach. In individual approach, you will take it up to balance sheet date. But when you follow cumulative approach, you will calculate it for next month. So next month ka calculation or cumulative ka calculation, you have to understand. Next month, next date tak hoga, to cumulative option. बैलेंस शीट डेट तक होगा तो इश्यू और बायबैक का ऑप्शन, ये ध्यान में रखिए. गॉट द कॉन्सेप्ट? अरे समझ में आ रहा है क्या? यस, जल्दी से बोलो, समझ में आया नहीं आया? फटाफट बोलने का बेटा, एकदम फटाफट बोलने का. यस, अभी हाउ आई एम गोइंग टू प्रेजेंट दिस. बेटा, so what you understood till now? Individual shares up to balance sheet, up to balance sheet date. And total shares, that is a cumulative, will go up to next date. चलो finish it, take a screenshot. in में देखना, you can consider 12 by 12 or you can consider only 12 and then you can divide whole by 12 is also correct. Okay, which one is more easy, option 1 or option 2? Option 1 or option 2? Yes, tell me it in the comment section. कौन सा easy है? Everyone got the answer beta? You only decide, प्रियंका. मोहम्मद सोहेल, अरे बेटा कुछ भी नहीं है रे, मेरे पास शुरुआत में कितने शेयर्स थे बेटा? इतना सिंपल है, थोड़ा तो अपना अभी मतलब अप्रोच बदलो रे टुवर्ड स्टडी. देख बेटा, 1800 शेयर्स थे मेरे पास जो पूरे 12 महीने थे. 600 शेयर्स जो थे वो मेरे पास 7 महीने थे. 31 मई को मैंने खरीदे. और बायबैक मतलब बेटा मैंने शेयर्स को बेच दिया, मतलब वापस से लोगों के पास से मैंने बायबैक किया. बायबैक में मेरे शेयर्स माइनस में आएंगे, मैं बाहर शेयर्स नहीं आएंगे, मेरे पास मेरे शेयर्स वापस आ जाएंगे, तो वो मैं माइनस करूंगा. और वो मैंने 1/11 को किया, तो 2/12. तो ये पहला ऑप्शन हुआ. और यदि तू क्यूमुलेटिव ऑप्शन से जाता है तो तू 31 दिसंबर तक पूरा कैलकुलेशन करेगा. और यदि तू क्यूमुलेटिव अप्रोच से नहीं जाता है तो, सॉरी, यदि इंडिविजुअल अप्रोच से जाता है तो तो ऊपर का कैलकुलेशन, और क्यूमुलेटिव में जाता है तो अप टू नेक्स्ट डेट। क्यूमुलेटिव में तूने 1800 के 600 शेयर्स खरीदे तो 2400 हुए, और 2400 में से 300 माइनस होंगे तो 2100 शेयर्स। नेक्स्ट ट्रांजेक्शन मतलब 1 मई टू 31 में 5 महीने होगा, 31 में टू 1/11 तेरा 5 महीने होगा, और 1/11 से 31 दिसंबर, 1/11 से आगे 31 दिसंबर तक तेरे 2 महीने होंगे। अब इससे ज्यादा इजी क्या करूं रे मैं? मतलब इतना इजी बताने के बाद भी यू आर आस्किंग मी सर ये क्या है करके। कितने शेयर्स थे? ये तो बच्चा भी कर लेगा रे बेटा। मेरा एक ही बोलना है कि इतना इजी करने के बाद, इफ यू आर नॉट वांट टू कम आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन, मतलब इतना इजी है ये कि कुछ भी नहीं। 1800 शेयर्स थे, फिर 600 शेयर्स लिए, -300 हुए। 1800 600 -300 लिया तो 31 दिसंबर तक जाना है। और यदि 1800 2400 2100 लिया, मतलब क्यूमुलेटिव अप्रोच, 1800 थे उसमें 600 ऐड हुए, फिर से 300 माइनस हुए, तो वो नेक्स्ट डेट तक जाना है। अब इससे क्या एक्सप्लेन करने का रे? मतलब सच में हम लोग सीए स्टूडेंट्स है, तो कभी तो अपना लेवल भी बढ़ाना पड़ेगा कि नहीं बेटा? है कि नहीं? आप लोग ही बताओ। यस। मैं कुछ भी नहीं बोलता हूँ बेटा, आपको जो सही लगे, ऑप्शन 1 ऑप्शन 2 यू डिसाइड। पर ये मत बोलो कि नहीं समझा, फिर बुरा लगता है मुझे। आप न्यूमरेटर का मीनिंग क्या है? न्यूमरेटर मतलब बेटा कितना पैसा कमाया। फॉर एग्जाम्पल तूने बिजनेस किया, ठीक है, तूने बिजनेस में सेल्स किया 100 रुपीज का, तेरा खर्चा है इंक्लूडिंग परचेसेस 80 रुपया, तूने 20 रुपया कमाया। अब ये 20 रुपीज को हम लोग बोलेंगे अर्निंग्स अवेलेबल टू इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर। अभी तुम्हारे कंपनी में टोटल 5 शेयर्स है, 5 शेयर्स, तो 5 शेयर्स होंगे, तो एक शेयर को कितना रुपया मिलेगा? ₹4 पर शेयर। तो 20 रुपया कमाएगा, कितने लोगों में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा? 5 लोगों में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा। तो देखो बेटा, मैं जो भी कमा के लाता हूं, हमारे घर में टोटल 4 लोग हैं, मेरी वाइफ जो कमा के आती है प्लस मैं जो कमाता हूं, दोनों का अर्निंग ऐड करके डिवाइड बाय 4 करेंगे, कितना हमारे घर में पैसा आता है, और हमारे लोग कितने हैं खाने वाले, 4 लोग, तो पर पर्सन हमें कितना ये करना है, दैट इज अर्निंग पर शेयर। इतना सिंपल है भाई। डिन्यूमरेटर क्या है? मतलब आपने जो कमाया, अर्निंग्स अवेलेबल टू इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं कमाया, कितना कमाया, उसको बोलते हैं न्यूमरेटर। और कितने लोगों में उड़ाया, वो बोलेंगे डिनोमिनेटर। कितना सिंपल है भाई। यस। ठीक है। अभी बायबैक इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, अपने को इतना क्या टेंशन लेना है? बायबैक दिया रहेगा क्वेश्चन में। हाँ, चलिए। नाउ बेटा इतना इजी है ना, फिर भी बच्चा जब पूछता है कि व्हाई वी आर डूइंग दिस, मतलब इतना, आई हैव शोन यू रिपोर्ट ऑल्सो कि दिस इज द फर्स्ट वर्ड, earnings. Earnings means what you earned from the by the company. What is the earnings of the company which they are going to distribute to shareholders? Earnings कितने लोगों में डिवाइड होगा? Number of shares. You will get earning per share. चलिए, we will move to next concept. चलो, see बेटा, in illustration number 2. So illustration number 1 is very simple. Okay, frustration नहीं रे बेटा, I want to improve your level of understanding. If you ask me कि sir we are not getting this concept, I feel bad. Out of so many students, only 5-10 students, they are not focusing on the subject, and they just asking me again and again, why this concept, why this concept? It's simple. Earnings divided by number of shares. What you earned divided by number of shares is earning per share. In name itself it is given. And I just want to tell you that CA course is not the formula based course. It is everything which you are visualizing, which you are normally you regularly what you are learning in your real life is what is commerce. It's not very hard and fast rule. We are not scientists. We are basic commerce based people. Whatever mathematical calculation in real life, what you earned and what you expended, that we are recording in a proper way. He is a chartered accountant. Who is a chartered accountant? Who can tell you how to pay tax? But for that, you don't apply, very scientific formula and all. हमें क्या चंद्रयान नहीं छोड़ना है? हम लोगों को क्या फॉर्मूले चंद्रयान छोड़ने के फॉर्मूला आने चाहिए क्या कि भाई कहाँ पे स्पेस में जाना है, कितने मिनट के बाद जाएगा? अरे बेसिक सीखना है यार। कोई भी बिजनेस का इनकम देखना है, एक्सपेंस देखना है, उसको लिखना है। कौन नई चीजें कर रहा है भाई? ये तो आप लोग घर पे भी करते हो कि मेरा गूगल पे में कितना पैसा आया और कितना पैसा जा रहा है, उसको सिस्टमेटिक वे में लिखना, इसको बोलता है सीए। भाई वो तो मेरे साथ जो मेरा कलीग्स है, हमारे जो ऑफिस में काम करते हैं, वो बंदा भी कर लेता है बेटा ये, कि उसको पता है कि मेरे कौन से बिजनेस में से कितना पैसा आने वाला है, लिस्ट बना लेता है, कितने टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हुए। कौन सी बड़ी बात है इसमें? उसके लिए उसने क्या सीए कोर्स सीखा है क्या? बट यू डोंट हैव टू अप्लाई योर माइंड every time. You think I am learning something which is very different. You are not doing anything which is very extraneous and all. You are just understanding the level जो आप लाइफ में देख रहे हो, वही हम लोग रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं. So first thing, please remove from your mind that I am learning very extraordinary things. You are not learning any extraordinary things. Yes, pressure is there. Why pressure is there? Because I have to learn all subjects together. That builds a pressure on you. But first thing, I am not a chartered accountant because I am intelligent. I am a chartered accountant because I can handle the pressure. I have patience. Intelligence level is a different thing. If you are very intelligent, you are a merit ranker. But when you are an ordinary student, you need only a common sense in this course. And if you ask every time, sir, what is numerator? What is earnings? अरे earnings नहीं समझ में आता. Expense minus करके जो income minus expense is earnings. And divided by number of shares. तो पहले ये दिमाग में मुझे नहीं आता है ना, ये वर्ड रिमूव कर दो. You can do anything. Believe on yourself. You can do miracles. And believe me, my Jijaji is only 48%. He got in the 10th standard. He took lot of attempts, 5-6 attempts. Okay. But today he is a chartered accountant. 5-6 attempts is okay. He has taken according to that. But he never gave up. Gave up कभी किया नहीं. Never gave up. Okay. चलो. Take the next question, madam. This is not my frustration level and all. Yes, I have seen many students, beta, both danger, and those cleared today. I know some of my students, they cannot write a single, even today, they could not write a single sentence in the English, but still they are chartered accountants because of their hard work from very small village. I have some students, I cannot bring them in this platform of social platform or BOS platform, but I have seen some of my students when I started my this CA journey of teaching, literally मेरे क्लासरूम के बाहर सोते थे वो लोग. बाद में मैं उनको चाबी देता था, वो बोलते थे सर सुबह वापस आना है, इधर ही सो जाता हूँ. बेंच पे सो जाते थे. ये हार्डवर्क किया उन्होंने. टुडे दे आर चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट. पूरे विलेज में से एक एक ऐसे मेनी स्टूडेंट्स. पूरे विलेज में कोई सीए नहीं था उनका, और वो लोग बन गए सीए. ये बैकग्राउंड होती है. मेनी ऑफ यू आर ऑल्सो फ्रॉम द सिमिलर वे. Don't give up, beta. You are going to become a chartered accountant. You will definitely, your parent will feel proud. Your, village में जो भी रहेंगे, those also will definitely feel proud. Your friends, yes, my friend is a chartered accountant today. And this is, this what you will earn from this degree. And you will earn in the way, yes, you do not have to, you never live this disrespectful life, if you're from the middle class family. No, you'll always get respect in the society. यार सीए घूम रहा है, मतलब मैं बोल नहीं रहा हूँ कि बहुत भारी, पर एक जो सोसाइटी में रिस्पेक्ट मिलेगा ना, वो रिस्पेक्ट बहुत अलग लेवल का होगा. रिमेंबर दिस. ऑर्डिनरी नहीं हो आप. अपने पेशेंस, हार्डवर्क, उससे आप सीए बने हो. थिंक इट कि उसके लिए आपने जो हार्डवर्क करना ही पड़ेगा, मेमोरी थोड़ी शार्प करनी पड़ेगी. यस. चलिए, इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 2. बैलेंस एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर 1800. Balance at the beginning of the year 1800 from the first Jan. But you can see here the face value is rupees 10 and paid up value is also rupees 10. Paid up value is also rupees 10. But here, if you see, this is 10 and this is rupees 5. First thing, 1800, I will convert it 1800 and 600 into 5 by 10. See, this is 5 by 10 is what, beta? 5 by 10 is 300. So 5 by 10, 300, and 10 by 10 is your 1800. Now these shares are for full 12 months, and 31st October means these shares are for only November and December. So you have to convert first these shares into equivalent shares. Equivalent shares. And then after converting into equivalent shares, then you multiply it by 12 by 12 and 2 by 2. So don't multiply directly by 1800 into 12 by 12. First 1800 into 10 by 10 into 12 by 12. And 600 into 5 by 10 into 2 by 12. Okay? See the difference? How to calculate the answer? Yes. So you'll consider 300 shares. So this is 1800 and this is 50. The correct answer is 1850. Some of students, yes, some of you better answered it 2100. Wrong. You're not seen the date. 31st October. So 1800 plus 300, you cannot do that simply. You just have to take 300. Yes, this is what called as equivalent shares and then 2 by 12. Understood? Yes, easy. So this is the provision. Partly paid shares. So first question is very simple. Buyback negative में आएगा. Second question is partly paid shares. ठीक है? Easy है? Third one. Chalo. Now you do, first you read the provision of bonus shares. I'm not going to tell you bonus shares. First you read the provision. I'm giving you the time. bonus shares. I'm giving you exactly 5 minutes to read the theory. Yes, please read it carefully and then solve question number bonus shares ka question number 3. I want every one of you will read the theory first and then solve question number 3. Yes, now you got the concept how to calculate wins. Now, in case of bonus shares, I'm not going to explain you theory. Yes, I'm giving you exactly 8 minutes. Exactly 8 minutes. Read theory. Yes, read theory first. 8 minutes है आपके पास. Theory read करके you have to solve this question. Beta, whenever I'm giving you time to read the theory, please try to interpret this theory. Is very important. Last 7 seconds. I know many of you have not understood it. See beta, now I will teach you how to interpret the theory. आपको मैं ये सिखाऊंगा कि आपको theory को कैसे interpret करना है. After that, I will give you the break. Don't worry. Okay. See बेटा, चलिए आ जाइए. Equity shares may be issued or number of shares outstanding may be reduced without corresponding change in the resources. Means what? Your resources means due to bonus shares, your equity shares are increasing, but not your earnings, because your capital will be intact as it is. देखो, bonus shares के बाद see normal shares, additional shares and bonus shares. What is the difference? Bonus shares are given to existing shareholders and this is issued to public. Existing shareholders will get it free of cost. Public will give you issue price. Okay. Here, your capital increases. Sir, here also capital increases. But here, your resource and surplus is getting down. Here, your bank balance is also increasing. See the difference. Resource and surplus is getting down and here bank balance is getting up. Bank balance बढ़ेगा, resource and surplus घटेगा. पर दोनों में कॉमन क्या है? Common is that your capital will be same. If your bank balance increases and your capital also increases, bank balance means extra money. Extra money, you invest more. And if you invest more, excess money, extra money, so investment is more and more investment means earnings more. But in case of bonus, no extra money. So no investment. Only you are distributing profit. What is bonus shares? Bonus shares means instead of giving profits in the form of dividend, you are giving shares. You are giving shares. That is bonus share. So profit, if it is distributed, it is distributed in cash, it is called as dividend. जो प्रॉफिट कैश में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करते हो, रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस रिड्यूसेस and cash reduces, then beta this is dividend. But when resource and surplus reduces and capital increases, it means you are not giving cash, you are giving bonus shares. You are keeping your existing shareholder happy. And no extra investment, so no extra earnings. Earnings उतना का उतना ही रहेगा. सर एडिशनल शेयर्स दिए पब्लिक को तो पैसा आएगा। सर ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट इन हिंदी। बोनस शेयर्स का मीनिंग क्या होता है? बोनस शेयर्स मतलब मैंने प्रॉफिट कमाया। हिंदी में समझ लो, मैंने प्रॉफिट कमाया। प्रॉफिट कमाने के बाद मैंने एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर को वो प्रॉफिट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया। पर कैसे? प्रॉफिट कमाने के बाद यदि आप लोग कैश दे देते हो एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर को, बोलते हो जा बेटा जा कैश लेके जा, तो उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे डिविडेंड लेके जा। जब हम लोग एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर्स को बोलते कैश नहीं मिलेगा, शेयर्स मिलेंगे, एक का दो शेयर होगा, एक का दो शेयर होगा, उसको बोलेंगे बोनस शेयर्स। तो बोनस शेयर्स में क्या होता है? कैपिटल बढ़ता है, पर एक्स्ट्रा पैसा लोगों से आता है क्या? नो नो नो, एक्स्ट्रा पैसा नहीं आता। हमारा रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस हम लोग रिड्यूस करते हैं। सो एक्स्ट्रा पैसा नहीं, तो एक्स्ट्रा इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं, एक्स्ट्रा इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं तो अर्निंग तो उतने का उतना ही रहेगा। हाँ सर, समझा। पर सर मैंने एडिशनल शेयर्स इशू किए, लाइक इलस्ट्रेशन 1 और 2। पब्लिक को, पब्लिक ने शेयर्स लिए, कैश दिया, बोनस शेयर्स नहीं है। पब्लिक को शेयर्स मिले, कैपिटल बढ़ गया, पर उसके बदले में पैसा आया। सब बिजनेस में एक्स्ट्रा पैसा मतलब एक्स्ट्रा अर्निंग्स, तो इधर अर्निंग्स मोर है। हाँ सर, अभी दिमाग में बैठ गया। इक्विटी शेयर्स में बी इशूड और नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स में बी इंक्रीज्ड और रिड्यूस्ड without corresponding change in resource, means earnings available to equity shareholder will remain same due to bonus shares, bonus elements in the right issue. Now this is we have to keep some patience. Split shares, share split is also similar to bonus, means 10 shares are there, now 20 shares, and reverse split means 10 ka 5. In case of bonus issue or share split, equity shares are issued to existing shareholders for no additional consideration. Sir, no additional consideration. We won't get any cash. We are reducing our reserves. Therefore, number of equity shares outstanding is increased. One share ka you are getting 2 shares without increasing in earnings available to equity shareholder. This is how you have to interpret the provision. The number of, and that is very important. For that, you have to sit on one place for n number of hours. Minimum 4 hours, 5 hours, you have to interpret this provision. And at least your faculty, if he interprets, try to sit after the class on one place and read your study material thoroughly. The number of equity shares outstanding before the event is adjusted for proportionate change in the number of equity shares as if it occurred at the beginning of the year, along with the impact on the current year adjustments. Sir, not understood. Not understood. Explain it. Explain it. Yes, now I will explain this last sentence through example from the beginning of the period. See, net profit of the last year 18 lakhs. EPS of last year. This is, both are numerator, earnings, rupees, 18 lakhs. Rupees on the numerator. Number of equity share outstanding till 30th September. See, this is only 2001. So write down over here, December ending. December ending. If it is 2001-2, then March ending. Only 2001, it's December ending. Number of equity shares outstanding up to 30th September. So in last year, so this is the denominator. So only 20 lakhs. Okay. 5, 5. And 18 divided by 20, rupees 0.9 per share. Now EPS of current year. EPS of current year is rupees 60 lakhs divided by 20 lakhs. Rupees 3 per share. But it's wrong. Why? Because bonus issued on 1st October. So if you write, see, from 1st January, you have 20 lakh shares. 1st October was 2 equity share for each equity share. So 20 lakhs into 2 equity share for 1 share. 2 for 1. So 2 upon 1. 2 for 1 means 2 upon 1. 2 by 1. 40 lakh shares. Normally, you will consider this as 12 by 12. Correct? Eh? And here, you will consider 3 by 12. Normally. But, when it is bonus shares, because in bonus shares, we are not issuing it out of new cash. We are not getting any cash. It is out of profits which you earned in the previous year, and therefore you won't consider 3 by 12. I will consider 12 by 12. So this date is of no use in bonus shares. Bonus shares you always consider. Date of issue is not important. You will always consider 12 by 12. This is the beauty of bonus shares. So bonus shares, you will consider 20 lakhs and not 40 lakhs into 3 by 12. You will consider 40 lakhs into 12 by 12. And therefore it is 60 lakhs. Date is not important. 1 by 10. No. 1st October. No. You will consider from first date. Beginning of the year. Sir, what is the logic? Beta, bonus is issued out of reserves. And reserves you earned in the last year. And therefore, we'll consider for 12 months. एक बार हिंदी में सुनिए. यस, एक बार हिंदी में देखिए बेटा. एक बार हिंदी में समझ लीजिए फटाफट. देखो, मेरे पास शुरुआत में 20 लाख शेयर्स थे. 1 अक्टूबर को मेरी इच्छा हुई, मैंने शेयर होल्डर को 40 लाख शेयर्स इशू कर दिए. 2 शेयर्स दिए 1 शेयर को, तो मेरे पास 20 लाख शेयर्स थे. 1 को 2 मतलब 40 लाख शेयर्स हुए. सर, बोनस शेयर्स किस में से दिया जाता है? तो बोनस शेयर्स पिछले प्रॉफिट्स में से दिया जाता है. अभी पिछला प्रॉफिट मतलब क्या? पिछला प्रॉफिट मतलब पिछले साल में ही कमाया. तो बोनस शेयर्स मतलब अभी शेयर्स भले दिए होंगे, प्रॉफिट पिछले साल ही कमाया, तो 1 अक्टूबर का कुछ मतलब ही नहीं बनता सर. हाँ, यदि ये मैंने पब्लिक को शेयर्स इशू किए रहते तो मैंने वेन्स लिया रहता 3 by 12. वेटेड एवरेज में कितना लिया रहता? 3 by 12 इशूड टू पब्लिक, इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 1 में. पर मैं ये किसको दे रहा हूं? एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर। तो एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर को कहां से दे रहा हूं? मेरे पुराने प्रॉफिट्स। पुराने प्रॉफिट्स पहले दिन से चलते आ रहे साल भर में, तो मैं 12/12 लूंगा, बिगिनिंग से लूंगा। लॉजिक देखो बनाने वाले ने क्या खूब बनाया। रिस्पेक्ट करता हूं वो चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट को जिसने इतना लॉजिक लगाया। भाई 3/12 क्यों चलेगा? किस में से दे रहा है तू ये बोनस शेयर्स? प्रॉफिट में से दे रहा है। प्रॉफिट कब कमाया? पिछले साल कमाया। तो क्यों 3/12 ले रहा है? पिछले साल मतलब 12 महीने प्रॉफिट साथ में था, सिर्फ कन्वर्जन किया इक्विटी शेयर्स में तूने बाद में 1 अक्टूबर को। प्रॉफिट तो साल भर था। हाँ जी सर, क्या कॉन्सेप्ट बनाया सर? 12/12, 20 लाख और 40 लाख, 60 लाख हो गए ला। 60 लाख हो गया तो वो डिनोमिनेटर में आएगा। 60 लाख, 60 लाख हो गया तो 60 लाख डिवाइड बाय 60 लाख, आंसर आया 1 रुपया। अरे वाह, अरे वाह सर। रुको रुको रुको, कॉन्सेप्ट कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है सर। पिछले साल मैंने 6 रुपया कमाया। मेरे पास दो ही शेयर्स थे। ओके, दो शेयर्स मतलब एक शेयर का ₹3 पर शेयर। नाउ फर्स्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट इन इंग्लिश। Understood the concept? We never consider 3/12 whenever there is a bonus shares. Bonus shares होगा तो क्या याद रखना है? 12/12, 12/12. Yes. Okay. Everything I'm telling you in logically. Everything logically. 6/12, ₹6 I earned in the last year, and I have only two shareholders. One share is earning ₹3. Now what happened? Sir, sir, current year I am earning ₹9. Sir, earnings are more. Earnings are more. And beta, I have given them one share as a bonus. So existing shares 2 plus one share bonus. Sir, so ₹3 per share only. Sir, my EPS is same. Oh, my EPS is same, though my earnings are increased. Sir, what to do? So very simple. So you are not giving them a correct presentation. Here you are giving them shares after bonus. After bonus. And here you are giving them before bonus. So numerators are different. Here ₹6 divided by, so make it comparable. If bonus is issued in the last year, if bonus is issued in the last year, then beta it is 3 shares. And then my earning is ₹2 share. Now you can compare. Now your earnings are also increased. And adjusting last year, denominator is called as adjusted EPS. It's called as adjusted EPS. I am adjusting last year shares. Oh, अच्छा, अभी समझ में आया सर कि लास्ट ईयर को एडजस्ट क्यों करना है। एक बार हिंदी में, पिछले साल कितना कमाया था? 6 रुपया। कितने शेयर्स थे सर? 6 रुपए कमाने में 2 शेयर्स थे सर। पिछले साल 2 शेयर्स थे, 6 रुपया कमाया, 2 शेयर्स थे। एक ने कितना कमाया? 3 रुपया एक शेयर के पीछे। सर इस साल तो अर्निंग भी बढ़ गया सर। इस बार अर्निंग कितना बढ़ गया? 6 का 9 हो गया, ₹6 का ₹9 हुआ। सर नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स भी बढ़ गए, बोनस शेयर्स इशू किए, 2 शेयर का 1 शेयर बोनस दिया, 3 शेयर। सर 6 का 9 हुआ पर ईपीएस है उतना ही हुआ सर। अभी क्या करेंगे? ऐसा कैसे हुआ? पिछले साल आप 2 शेयर से डिवाइड कर रहे थे, इस साल आप लोग बोनस शेयर से डिवाइड कर रहे हो। तो सर आपने क्या करना चाहिए? एज्यूम करो कि बोनस ही पिछले साल दिया। सो बोनस ही पिछले साल दिया तो 6 रुपए तो 6 रुपए रहेगा, पर बोनस पिछले साल दिया मतलब पिछले साल को हमने एडजस्ट किया। एंड नाउ इट इज कंपेरेबल, पिछला साल एंड करंट ईयर। यू कैनॉट कंपेयर 3 3 because one is before bonus and one is after bonus. सो मेक लास्ट ईयर ईपीएस बिफोर बोनस नहीं आफ्टर बोनस. सो लास्ट ईयर के ईपीएस को एडजस्ट किया एंड दैट यू हैव टू प्रेजेंट टू यूर शेयर होल्डर. कंपैरिजन तो देना पड़ेगा ना. कंपैरिजन कैसे होगा? यू कैन नॉट कंपेयर इफ इट इज बिफोर बोनस एंड आफ्टर बोनस. हाउ इट इज कंपेरेबल? नो. ओके. So make it comparable. Therefore, to make it comparable, beta, last year EPS is adjusted with current year EPS, and adjustment is possible. Comparison is possible only if you consider after bonus in both cases. So comparison कब possible होगा? दोनों को equal level पे लाओ. और जब इक्वल लेवल पे लाओगे तो पिछले ईपीएस को हमने एडजस्ट किया, और पिछले ईपीएस को एडजस्ट करना मतलब एडजस्टेड ईपीएस. समझे क्या बेटा? थ्योरी में आ जाओ, थ्योरी में आ जाओ. इट विल ऑल्सो इंपैक्ट द कैलकुलेशन ऑफ ईपीएस ऑफ लास्ट ईयर रिट्रोस्पेक्टिवली. तो रिट्रोस्पेक्टिवली हमने एडजस्ट किया. ओके. तो लास्ट ईयर का ईपीएस हमने एडजस्ट किया. सर 18 लाख डिवाइड बाय 20 लाख. लास्ट ईयर का ईपीएस कितना था? 0.9. 0.9. करंट ईयर का ईपीएस कितना है? 60 lakhs डिवाइड बाय 20 lakhs. रुपीज 3 पर शेयर. सॉरी 60 को बोनस कितना मिला? 20 लाख को 2 शेयर्स फॉर एवरी 1 शेयर, मतलब 20 लाख तो था ही, प्लस 40 lakhs. So 60 lakhs plus 60 lakh 1 rupees. But sir, this is not comparable. Here denominator is 20 lakhs. Here denominator is 60 lakhs. So adjust last year EPS. Adjusted EPS, which is called as adjusted EPS. 18 lakhs divided by 60 lakhs. 1800 divided by 6000. It is 0.3. And now it is comparable, 1 and 0.3. So see, all three EPS are given. All three EPS are given. 0.9, 1, and 0.3. So what are two important points that you have to recall? Number one, bonus share mein date is not important. Bonus shares always for 12 by 12 while calculating Wayne's denominator. While calculating denominator. Second important point, last year ka EPS, adjusted EPS for last year as bonus are issued in the last year. 60 lakhs se divide karna tha. Then it is comparable. Don't divide by 20 lakhs. Though bonus is not issued in the last year, still we have to adjust last year EPS. Sir, I repeated 5 times, minimum 5 times. So please try to understand all these things in detail. EPS और ये, I hope you are very clear about the concept now. कि EPS में क्या होता है? So first question, what is the first question? Yes. What is the first question, बेटा? हाँ. Okay. Very good, अमित कुमार जी. बहुत बढ़िया बेटा. Yes. Now I am going to give you break. ब्रेक के बाद मजा आने वाला है. राइट शेयर्स आपको पढ़ के आना है ब्रेक के बाद. क्या पढ़ के आना है बेटा ब्रेक के बाद? यस, आई टोल्ड यू एवरीथिंग लॉजिकली. एवरीथिंग लॉजिकली. ठीक है. ब्रेक के बाद क्या करना है बेटा? राइट शेयर्स को पढ़ के आना है. सो ब्रेक होगा 15 से 20 मिनट का. 20 मिनट का ब्रेक देता हूं आज. आज थोड़ा बड़ा ब्रेक ले लेना. 7:35. नो, बहुत बड़ा नहीं. 45 and 50. 7:55. राइट शेयर्स रीड करो ब्रेक में. टेक यूर डिनर एंड कम बैक फास्ट. मैं आपको लिख के दूंगा इंडेक्स आफ्टर द ब्रेक. ओके, थैंक यू. और ब्रेक के बाद मिलेंगे 7:55. ले लीजिए ब्रेक मनीष जी. Welcome back once again, beta. Now we are going to solve with the right issue. But before that, please make sure that you will write index. Index में लिख के देता हूँ आपको. So note down it on the rough pages. Serial number, page number, remarks, and category. Serial number 1. So illustration 1 is veins. Option 1. Individual up to 31st December. Option 2. Cumulative up to next transaction. A category. A category. Number 2. Okay. Next is, beta 5 minutes I have given you extra for right shares calculation. Okay. Veins के बाद second one is partly paid shares. ₹5 paid up and face value ₹10. Convert into fully paid. तुषार शर्मा, मैं ये कमेंट के ऊपर कुछ भी नहीं बोलूंगा. हम लोग जो एग्जिस्टिंग भाई है उसमें डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे प्रॉपर्टी, या पुराना नया भाई आने के पहले के जो भाई थे उनमें डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे प्रॉपर्टी. बस इतना सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. करंट अर्निंग को पिछले शेयर से डिवाइड करेंगे, कैसे चलेगा बेटा? करंट अर्निंग को नए शेयर से डिवाइड होगा ना, करंट डिनोमिनेटर से. ये बहुत ही मतलब मैं एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाऊंगा ये क्वेश्चन को, आप समझ लीजिए. यस, कुछ नहीं बेटा. कन्वर्ट इनटू फुल्ली पेड अप शेयर्स. रुपीस. So number of shares into 5/10. Number three, bonus shares. Bonus shares. In case of bonus shares, beta, number 1, don't consider date of bonus issue because बेटा स्पेलिंग बराबर लिखो. ऑलवेज 12/12. SMS का बिकॉज है मेरा. हाँ जी. एंड सेकंड वन, एडजस्ट last year EPS. Two important points. Category A. All are A category questions. You can take a screenshot. Next. Now question number 4. Right shares. Now let's understand the theory of right shares and even I will tell you the logic. जो लॉजिक मैंने एग्जाम में यस बेटा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है लॉजिक यस चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द राइट शेयर्स आई होप यू रिवाइज्ड इट चलो सो ऑल 3 क्वेश्चंस वी रिवाइज्ड चलो बेटा let's start with illustration number 4 how many of you understood illustration number 4 चलो बता दीजिए illustration 4 कितना लोगों को समझ में आया चलो बेटा illustration 4 A category question means बेटा यस अच्छे क्वेश्चंस गुंजन कुमार इज सेइंग सर 9 बजे तक क्लास लीजिए बेटा आज नहीं बेटा आज रुको यार सैटरडे नाइट है थोड़ा दूसरा भी सेशन है हाँ थोड़ा समझ ले यार सैटरडे को मुझे काम मत करवाओ ओके हाँ जी नेट प्रॉफिट फॉर द ईयर 2001 लास्ट ईयर both are numerators write down current year now right issue number of shares outstanding prior to right now first I will tell you logic of this अभी ध्यान दीजिए because logic is not given in the study material logic by Sanket sir why these steps right issue price is rupees 15 per share okay last date of exercise right 1st March 2002 and right issue is 1 new share for every 5 shares. Fair value immediately prior to exercise right is 21 and right price is 15. Now what is right shares? Right shares means existing shareholders getting priority when company is in need of money they issue shares and existing shareholders are getting priority and amount offer is less than fair value. So here right price is rupees 15. And what is the fair value? Fair value is rupees 21. Fair value is rupees 21. Beta. Now the question is, yes, beta. Ruturaj, very good, beta. Now try to understand. If I'm issuing 1 lakh equity shares, try to understand the logic. I'm telling you the logic, Abhi. Logic. 1 lakh equity shares they offered at rupees 15. It's a right issue. And if they ask public will give them 21 rupees. Public ने कितना दिया होता? 21 rupees. So how many shares you have to issue to the public? So public shares, how many shares you have to issue to public? It is logic. I am giving you the logic. 1 lakh into 15 divided by 21. 21 is the correct answer, no? हाँ. 1 lakh new shares you issued for 15. No, beta. Now, sorry. It's not 21. It's rupees 20. Why? I will tell you the logic. Why rupees 20? 20 rupees is very simple logic. Before right issue, what is the fair value? We are calculating cost per share and right issue into right price divided by before right issue shares plus right issue number of shares. So shares is your denominator and value is your numerator. So before right issue, how many shares, beta? 5 lakhs into 21. How many shares you already have? 5 lakhs into 21. Plus you issued to public right shares, not public, right shares at rupees 15. So how many shares you have? 6 lakh shares. So take on calci. 5 lakhs into 21 memory plus 1 lakh into 15 memory plus memory recall. You are getting 1 crore 20 lakhs divided by 6 lakhs is rupees 20 per share. And this is called as theoretical. Yes, you can see the sentence theoretical X right fair value. Theoretical X right fair value. Before right issue into fair value plus right issue into right price. Before right issue plus right issue. So total number of shares is equal to 6 lakhs and your price per share is rupees 20. Now, logic is very simple. 1 lakh equity shares into 15 is 15 lakhs. And if you want public issue, so how many shares you have to issue? Only 75,000 shares. Public को कितना shares issue करना पड़ता था? 75,000 shares. So 1 lakh shares is total right issue. And see, but from public, if you want to collect same money, you just have to issue 75,000. So you are giving extra bonus element of 25,000 shares. Here you can use Vayne's weighted average, but for 25,000 I will consider 12 by 12. For bonus shares I will consider 12 by 12. अभी weighted average कितना है बेटा? When you issued this offer, ऑफर देखो कब दिया आपने? You are given this offer on 1st March. 1st March means March to December. So March to December is 10 months. So you will consider 75,000 shares for 10 by 12 and 25,000 shares into 12 by 12. And you already have 5 lakh shares, ना? Already कितने shares थे? 5 lakh. And 5 lakh shares. So you will consider 5 lakh plus 25,000 bonus for 12 by 12. Now what is the answer? This is 5 lakh 25,000. And 60 to 500. So your denominator should be 587, 500. Check denominator. Yes. 587, 500. This is a logic. If you are issuing right shares, so it will be 1 lakh. But if you are issuing to public, you just have to issue 75,000 shares. So bonus element is 25,000. No one will tell you logic. एक बार हिंदी में समझ लो. देखो बेटा, राइट शेयर्स मतलब क्या होता है? जो हम लोग एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर्स को शेयर्स देते हैं और कम प्राइस में देते हैं. अभी हमारे कंपनी का एक शेयर कितने का हो गया? देखो, पहले हमारे पास 5 लाख शेयर्स थे, बराबर है? 5 लाख शेयर्स की फेयर वैल्यू कितनी थी बेटा? 5 लाख शेयर्स की फेयर वैल्यू थी 12 रुपया, सॉरी 21 रुपया. और हमने 1 लाख शेयर्स इशू किए, कितने रुपए के बेटा? राइट प्राइस 15 रुपए के. और हमारे पास कितने शेयर्स हो गए बेटा? 6 लाख. तो हमने ये टोटल शेयर्स हमारे पास हो गए 6 लाख. तो हमारा एक शेयर का आज का दिन का वैल्यू 20 रुपया है. हमारे एक शेयर का बुक में वैल्यू, बुक में, मार्केट में कितना रहने दो? 21. 15 रुपए राइट प्राइस पर हम लोग एज पर बुक कितना लेंगे? ना लेंगे 21, ना लेंगे 15, हम लोग लेंगे 20. अभी ये 20 रुपए हमारे मार्केट प्राइस चल रही है, थियोरेटिकल प्राइस चल रही है. अभी मैं पब्लिक को इशू करूंगा तो 20 रुपए से मुझे कितने शेयर्स इशू करने पड़ेंगे? मैं अभी एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर्स को 1 लाख शेयर्स दे रहा हूं 15 रुपए से. वही 20 रुपए से मुझे कितने शेयर्स देने पड़ते थे? 75,000 शेयर्स. अभी 75,000 शेयर से पब्लिक को देने पड़ते थे. कैसे निकाला? 1 लाख इंटू 15 डिवाइड बाय 20. मतलब पब्लिक को आपने कम शेयर्स दिए और बोनस एक्स्ट्रा 25,000 रुपए, मतलब 75,000 ही देने की जरूरत थी, पर आपने 1 लाख शेयर्स दिए तो बोनस एलिमेंट आपका 25,000 शेयर्स का है. राइट शेयर्स में बोनस एलिमेंट आपका 25,000 का शेयर्स का है. तो आपने कितना लेना चाहिए? वेटेड एवरेज के हिसाब से 75,000 आपने मार्च महीने में इशू किया, सो 1st मार्च टू 31st दिसंबर 10 by 12 और बोनस एलिमेंट आपका 12 by 12. 75,000 इंटू 10 by 12 किया और ऑलरेडी मेरे पास शेयर्स 5 लाख के थे, एक्स्ट्रा 25,000 शेयर्स इंटू 12 by 12, तो टोटल आंसर आया 587,500. इट्स वेरी सिंपल, इट्स वेरी सिंपल. Yes. 5,87,500. Yes. No. You cannot use this method. This is only for understanding purpose. Now I am giving you institute method. Step 1. Theoretical X right price. Theoretical X right price. We already used the formula and we calculated. How many shares are there? 5 lakhs. Yes. 5 lakhs कितने रुपए से था? 21. And 1 lakh shares into 15. Beta, no one will give you logic, and therefore it is rupees 20 per share. अभी मेरा लेक्चर देख के लॉजिक दिया तो अलग बात है। स्टेप 2, एडजस्टिंग फैक्टर। एडजस्टिंग फैक्टर, adjusting factor is fair value upon fair value upon theoretical x right price. That is, theoretical means book value. In simple language, theoretical is book value, but its name is theoretical x right price. 1.05. Step 3, EPS. Numerator में 15 lakhs and denominator में previously you have 5 lakh shares. Cumulative approach you have to use. Here mandatory cumulative approach. बोनस एलिमेंट होने के वजह से स्टार्टिंग में 1 विल मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1.05 फॉर नेक्स्ट 2 months प्लस now normal pen 6 lakhs after bonus into 10 by 12. 87,500 plus 6 lakhs into 5 lakh. So this is 5 lakh 87,500. Answer is 2.55. Three steps you are going to do. Yes, 3 steps and you will get the answer. क्या क्वेश्चन है बेटा आपका? स्क्रीनशॉट्स देता हूं बेटा आपको. हाउ वी गेट दी 2/12 months? वेरी सिंपल बेटा. 1st March तो Jan to Feb and then Feb to March to December. March to December. So Feb to March 2 months and March to December 10 months. Step 3, 5 lakhs for January, February and multiplied by adjusting factor. This is a mathematical calculation and logic I explained it to you in this example. Already I explained you the logic. And 6 lakh shares cumulative. It is 10 into 12. Adjusting factor you have to multiply it like bonus shares. So आपको start में करना पड़ेगा. Beginning में you will multiply by adjusting factor. Adjusting factor is nothing but it's like, adjusting factor is bonus element. Okay. And therefore we'll consider it in before cumulative approach. And here mandatory cumulative approach. Mandatory. Okay. So what are 3 steps are there? 3 steps में वापस एक बार. Number 1, step 1, theoretical X right price. How to calculate theoretical X right price? Before right issue, you have 5 lakh shares. Before right issue, you have 5 lakh shares. 5 lakhs. At rupees 21. Then right shares 1 lakh at rupees 15. So how many shares are there? 6 lakhs. Divided by 6 lakhs, rupees 20 per share. Step 2. Step 2. Yes, बोलो जल्दी से. Hello. Next one. Adjusting factor. Adjusting factor is fair value divided by theoretical X-right price. 21 upon 20. 1.05. Step 3. EPS. EPS is what is the current year earning? 15 lakhs. So numerator is very simple. 15 lakhs divided by 5 lakh shares into adjusting factor into cumulative approach. So Jan and Feb. After that you have 5 lakhs plus 1 lakh, 6 lakh shares for 10 months. $87,500 and 5 lakh. So 15 lakhs divided by 5 lakh 87,500. This is the exam presentation. And here I have given you. Yes. Understanding presentation. One more time, understanding presentation. Last time, understanding presentation. First one, theoretical X-right price. That is, yes, you are aware that is rupees 20. Now here there is no difference in the opinion. Right shares into right price. And public issue into theoretical X-right price. So right shares are 1 lakh into right price is 15. Public issue we are not aware into 20. So for public issue we have to issue 75,000 shares. 1 lakh into 15 divided by 20. 75,000 public issue shares. So if we issued it to public, so we have to get, we will receive at 20 rupees 75,000. So we are giving them, yes, 25,000 extra, which we will call it as bonus. This we will consider for 10 by 12 and bonus is always for 12 by 12. So 75,000 shares divided by 12 into 10, 62,500 and 25,000 numerator, denominator 87,500 and already you have 5 lakhs. So 5 lakhs 87,500. मजा आया? Right shares. Understood the logic? Easy है. Next session में बेटा I'm going to explain you. So here we have completed up to right shares. Diluted EPS is the next part. Diluted EPS is the next part. So index में आ जाओ बेटा. Index में you can write down. Right issue. Right shares. हाँ बेटा. And one more important time. Yes, I forgot one point. Current year में EPS 3 steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1 beta, current year EPS is theoretical X right price. Now how to calculate, you are aware. adjusting factor, fair value upon theoretical exit price, and last one is EPS. Last year EPS, one is basic and one is restated. Here it is last year earning divided by last year के shares, last year का earning divided by last year shares into adjusting factor. Okay? Yes. शेयर स्प्लिट मतलब एक का दो बेटा. Very good, Kadambari. I hope everyone is clear with the concept now. All basic EPS questions we have completed. All basic EPS with index. Index भी आपका हो गया. Yes. Diluted EPS is your homework. In next session, basic EPS we have completed. Diluted EPS, I will explain you it in the next session for ESOP and convertible debentures and convertible preferences. Please go through the reading beta of diluted EPS and I will explain it in the next session. What is anti-dilutive and all these things and what is restatement and presentation and disclosure. Don't worry beta, we will see theory in the next session. I hope you understood. First calculation, Wayne's calculation. Then I explained you. Second is partly paid shares calculation. Third one is bonus shares calculation. And fourth one is right shares calculation. Everything is crystal clear, beta. Yes. And please share this lecture to maximum friends, beta. And one important point, like button को press करो. Feedback forms are always important. इंस्टीट्यूट को फीडबैक फॉर्म्स हर लेक्चर के बाद भरते रहो, सो इट विल हेल्प यू आउट फॉर योर सिलेक्शन ऑफ बेस्ट फैकल्टीज. यस, तो इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन, मानसी गुप्ता, व्हाट इज थ्योरेटिकल एक्स राइट वैल्यू? बेटा ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन. fair value, number of shares multiplied by number of shares 5 lakhs into 21 plus 1 lakh into 15 divided by number of shares. Sir, can we say we make adjustable EPS to prepare financial statement with comparatives? Yes, beta. For comparison purpose. Yes, beta. Anmol, very good. For comparison purpose, we will record it. दिव्या कुमारी, आप किसका फोटो ले रहे हो? तो बेटा मैं इंडेक्स का फोटो ले रहा था. शिवानी नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में बताता हूँ बेटा. वेरी इजी बिकॉज ऑफ यू. थैंक यू बेटा. यस, चलो, थैंक यू. गुड नाइट. टेक केयर. एक दिन का गैप एंड ऑन मंडे वी आर गोइंग टू मीट इट अगेन. चलो, मंडे को विल फिनिश इट ऑफ विद S20 एंड विल स्टार्ट विद S18. 18 भी कंप्लीट करेंगे ऑन मंडे. टेक केयर. बाय बाय. थैंक यू.